you're doing really well. This is Katie. Welcome to the new week in which we are going to study something known as conditions and comparisons. So far, we have discussed about the topic that is variables. We have also made the user enter the number or any other string using the function input. But now here, what we are going to do, we are going to do the comparisons and condition, and we are going to apply the conditions on those variables which are basically entered by the user or can also be compared those values which we have entered in the Python program, right? So moving on to the next slide. See, here is the comparison operator. Just like in mathematics, we compare the two values, right? So in Python language also, we have these operators which can help us compare the values of the variables, right? So let me show you one by one and we'll be explaining it. First operator is equal to operator, right? If the two values are, if the two operands are having the equal values, then the conditions become true. For example, I have 5 equal to 5. So basically it will give us the true. Why? Because 5 is equal to 5, right? Basically it's absolutely true, right? So that is giving us condition is true. So it will give us true. Now, if our second operator is not equal to, now, what is the description here? If the values of two operands are not equal, then the condition becomes true. For example, I have the two values that is 5 not equal to 6. So 5 is not equal to 6. That's absolutely true. So it will give us the answer that is true. Next, that is greater than or equal to, that is also similar to that of the not equal to operator. Going to the next operator, that is greater than. If the value of the left operand is greater than the value of the right operand, then the condition becomes true. It means that if 6 is greater than 5, that is true, right? So basically it will give us this. And when it will give us not true, if 5 is greater than 6. If we type 5 is greater than 6, then it will give us not true. Then we have less than. Similar to that, as we use in the mathematical operation, then we have greater than equal to, or then we have less than equal to operator, right? If the value of the left operand is greater than or equal to the value of the right operand, then a condition becomes true. So when it will become true, only when if A is greater than equal to B, right? Like if they are going to say that 6 is greater than equal to 6, right? So it will give us value true. But if I am going to say that 5 is greater than equal to 6, then it will give us the value false. That is not true. Then again, we have less than equal to operator, right? So one thing more thing that you need to be clear, that comparison operator look at the variables but do not change them. What it actually says, it says that comparison operators just are used, like in mathematics, they are used to compare the two values. So in this too also, they are going to compare the two values, but they're not going to change the values. For example, in the first part, I have teach you that is equal to equal to. So if I say that 5 equal to 5, that is absolutely true. But if it is not going to change the value of A or rather than B, like that the value of A would be 5, the value of B would be 5, the condition operator will not have any effect on the type of values, right? So it will not going to change the value, it will only compare the two values. Okay, so bye bye guys, take care.